Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to Keeping Up with the Queen. Where I'm living in, it is cold, it's raining, it's windy, all of that, and it's too cold for an Asian person. I love in this kind of weather to surround myself with a scented candle, Anxiety Girl, very on brand, or a beautiful fragrance that has some spice, something that smells cozy, warm, and clear my sinuses. That's what I want to do, and that's why we're doing this video today, to better prepare you for the upcoming winter. And this is Spice Blend. This is from Dior Paris and it's a private blend. I have a whole series on my channel reviewing these. I love all of them, and now we're continuing the playlist. In case you haven't been on Earth, I made a TikTok account now. Yes, I am what is called a TikToker now also, and I have no idea what to post on my TikTok. So if you have any idea for me that you think is doable, let me know in the comment section. So everything will be in the description box below, including all the links to my now 10,000 social media accounts and links to the other videos. Fun! Let me see what I want to talk about. Despite the name Spice Blend, it's a more lighter. It's not a super light one, but it's not a super loud, highly projected, long-lasting one. For example, like Oud Ispahan is a really strong and long-lasting one. Outside of this line, it's not like La Vie Belle from Lancome, Coco Mademoiselle from Chanel. It's not like that. It's a softer scent. Let's go into the notes. Since I have my eyes on right now, I'm going on Fragrantica. Of course, these fragrances are expensive, so you should do your research. If you have a chance to, make sure you smell them in store before you get a full size, or just do like me, get a sample set. So glad I did that. I would do it over again. For the top notes, we have rum and ginger, and the top notes are the ones that will appear first. When you spray on the fragrance, you will smell these two first. And then in the middle notes, we have pink pepper, cinnamon, black pepper, cloves, nutmeg, and coriander. The middle notes are the ones that you can kind of smell at the beginning, but they're kind of overwhelmed by the top notes, and then after 5 to 10 minutes, the middle notes are going to be very, very strong. And then in the base notes, we have bay leaf and woodsy notes. And the base notes are what's going to carry the longevity of a fragrance. So after hours of wearing, the last notes you should smell are some of the middle notes left over and the base note. There's no vanilla, there's no caramel, there's no patchouli. Those are the typical notes in fragrances because they are long lasting and they're more mainstream. They're used a lot in designer fragrances, and this one is completely different. There's none of that sweetness, there's none of the muskiness, there's none of the patchouli. So it's really unique from beginning to end. I have not had any fragrances like this in my collection before. It makes the fragrance lighter in that sense because it doesn't have the heavy notes. The woodsy notes are kind of a more natural note, so I don't feel like it's so super heavy. I'm going to apply it fresh on this arm, and this arm is what I've been wearing for the past 4 or 5 hours. I do smell ginger now that I see the notes, but at first I just thought it was spice. I don't really smell the rum. I guess it's not that strong. I definitely smell a lot of the spices coming up already in the middle notes. Definitely a familiar pink pepper note because I have a lot of fragrances with pink pepper in them because that's just one of my favorite notes. It makes a fragrance so spicy and warm and cozy, and I just love that. Nutmeg is very strong in here. And it's almost all you smell after the top notes dissipate. Now I'm getting to the base note now. I mostly smell woodsy notes and the bay leaves now on this arm. So the spicy notes are not going to last to the end, but it's really nice to have a fragrance that kind of developed throughout the wear because it's a more fun experience too, you know? And if you want to top it off, this is tiny, you can bring it with you and just put more later. Small projection to average projection. It's not like the whole room is gonna start smelling like you. It's not one of those fragrances. It's pretty soft, but throughout the day, you will be able to smell yourself and you will be able to feel the coziness from the fragrance. And if you want, you can just go a little heavy handed and it will be stronger. But for me, I do the same amount of fragrance every day with all of my fragrances, just so I have a better idea of how strong they are as far as projection goes. And it doesn't have to be super strong. That's not a deal breaker to me, you know. The longevity is definitely not the most long lasting within this line, and that's understandable because it's a softer spice. Before I started using it, I was like, okay, this must be kind of like Oud Ispahan kind of level of loudness and longevity, long lasting power. But it's not. I get 4 hours with the middle notes, the spice, where it's truly a spice blend, and then after the 4 hour mark you get to the woodiness and it's very soft, and I would say it lasts at least 6 hours, but then it would faint after that into a skin scent and almost undetectable. You're so used to the fragrance throughout the day, I don't think you will be smelling yourself anymore after 6 hours, but it's easy to top off. And because the scent is so beautifully blended and the ingredients in here each serve a purpose, beside the nutmeg that really stands out, everything kind of blends in together. Oh my god, it's really, really nice. I have not tried a fragrance with nutmeg, so I'm very, very happy with this, and I'm glad I have it. I probably will get a full size at some point. This is one of the ones that stands out in the set, in the discovery set to me. Beside that, I don't have much else to say. I'm really happy I got this fragrance and cannot wait to wear it more. Let me know in the comment section what winter fragrance makes you feel cozy, like you are wrapped in a warm blanket sitting in front of a fireplace. And don't tell me By the Fireplace by Replica. Check out my Replica playlist if you want to sip some hot tea about how I feel about By the Fireplace. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, click that bell notification button so you don't miss out on my future uploads. Follow my social media accounts, Instagram, Facebook, and now TikTok. Have a good one. I will see you in my next video. Until next time, please don't flop.